All right, check it out. Runway of Rezilience, one of the largest Indigenous fashion events in Canada, is taking place tonight at Casa Loma. The doors open at 5:30. The show starts at 7:30. The event showcases couture runway designs curated by 8 Indigenous designers from across Canada and the U.S., as well as music, art, and food. What better way to spend an evening? So joining us live now to talk about this event is Brian Porter, CEO of Seeing Red Media. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Congratulations on this event once again, one of the largest fashion events in Canada. For people who might not have heard about it, what makes this fashion show unique to the other ones we've seen?
So what's special about this show is that it showcases Indigenous fashion, models, music, art, and food, which there are a lot of these events, and they're largely held on territory. And this is the one where we hold it within the city. And with such a multicultural city as Toronto, we're able to present our culture basically to the world. And so that's what sets us just a little bit apart, is we choose to bring it to where everyone is, as opposed to having them come to where we are. And that's sort of the thing that we've always enjoyed doing, is finding those collaborations and bringing our culture and our people into the mainstream.
Absolutely. Accessibility is so important, especially if you want to get more exposure or showcase more talent. Right. And you do have 8 Indigenous designers. We've had Leslie Hampton on the show. She's so talented and lovely. Talk about some of the other designers being featured tonight.
Sure. So our headlining designer is a lady named Tisha Thompson, and she's from Akwesasne in upstate New York. Now, she was at our show last year, and it was the first show she did outside of her home territory.
Wow. And
based on the strength of her performance at our show, she then did Vancouver Fashion Week, Santa Fe, all these amazing things. So, and to her credit, Leslie has sort of stepped back and allowed Tisha to step forward and be that headliner this year.
Right.
Because we're all about, at Seeing Red, promoting the talent that we have. And it's important, and I heard this at a charity event, if you're the first, it's important that you're not the last. So it's important that we turn and we help others to become successful as well. And that's something that our company has always strived to do, is to increase not only the accuracy, but the representation of our people in media and in all forms of arts.
Yeah, which is so important. Of course, tonight there's going to be music and food, but focusing on the musical performances, how do you see that and fashion kind of bringing the stories about culture and resilience to audiences tonight?
Absolutely. So all of our performances tonight, our live performances, is all brand new music, unreleased music. Some of them was actually developed for this show exclusively. And it's important that everything we do and everything our artists do always carry a little bit of that culture with it. You know, there's always different styles and different takes on it, but at the end of the day, we're promoting our culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian, I also want to talk about this idea of resilience. Is that the theme for tonight, or is there a new theme that you want to highlight? And I'd like to ask you personally what resilience means to you.
For sure. So I'll start by addressing the resilience question. For me, resilience is that ability to stand up and keep going, even when you've taken a punch. And that's really a very common theme that's not exclusive to Indigenous people. And for us, it's really important that we can find that common ground. I'm going to give a little bit away of my speech tonight, but one of my lines that I'm really proud of is I talk about, we found common ground now through the arts. And on that common ground, we can now build something beautiful together. And I really think that that's part of our theme. The other part tonight is about creation. So we're going to tell our creation story as told by Haudenosaunee, and I'm from 6 Nations, along with the themes of resilience are those designers, that they've weathered those storms and they've come through their community, and now they're here on this bright stage, and we're showing that to the world. But our theme of creation is their creations are being shown to the world, and we're showing the world our creation story of how North America came to be. So throughout the night, there's going to be video that shows our story as we introduce each designer. So we have sort of stories within stories tonight, and we're really looking forward to it. The castle's been amazing, the production team's incredible, and we can't wait to show what we're doing here.
Absolutely. Brian, for people interested in attending tonight, are there still tickets available? What do they need to know if they want to attend the fashion show?
Well, unfortunately, it is sold out.
Okay.
However, if you go to our website, weareseeingred.com, we will have a live stream that goes live at 7 o'clock, and you can watch the entire show through our website.
Okay, I'm definitely going to tune in for that. Brian Porter, CEO of Seeing Red Media, really appreciate your time this morning. This sounds like a fantastic fashion show. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.